Pick up this forecast where we do have this small chance of rain that's going to work its way across the north parts of the bay as we go through the overnight hours. Good way to start to get a handle on that is to replay what we looked at very quickly at the top of the newscast and just give you a better idea on what this is going to look like. Light showers at best. First of all, no doubt from looking outside, whether it's taken in the live view from our window here on the bay from the virtual set, pretty cloudy view out there, or from a vantage point that's a bit higher, that's the scene looking at things from the top of the Salesforce Tower, and you can see that high, thin veneer clouds just kind of hanging out overhead. There is light rain trying to work its way into the bay. And if we play it forward on the Futurecast, what we see on here is just a little bit of rain that kind of pops up across the North Bay over the course of like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock tonight. You'll see the showers that show up. There's not a lot to them. They certainly don't amount to much. They're there. And if we play it again, we'll see them perhaps a little bit better. Let's take any radar off that might be on there because we're not seeing any of the showers come through on the radar. And we'll take the radar again and play that ahead. And it's very spotty. And any blips that you do see that show up here, few and far between, wouldn't even amount to much rain. And they don't want to show up. So just take my word on it. A few light showers will work their way across the North Bay tonight. And that's pretty much going to be the extent of that. Really, it's the warm-up that gets her over the next several days that you're going to notice more than anything else in terms of how the weather's going to start to change things for us. So let's just skip right ahead and take a look at that. And when we look at the daytime highs on here first and foremost for tomorrow, they're very much like today was. So it's a lot of mid to upper 60s, not breaking 70 a whole lot really in any of these places, even in those warmer spots like San Jose. So one spot down there, once you start to get towards Morgan Hill, makes it up to 70, but this is pretty much everybody else is over 60s. So let me show you what it looks like by the time we get to Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be the peak of this warm-up, so I'm just picking out the representative spots. These numbers will adjust a little bit, so rather than try and put a specific number on each pocket of the bay going out 4 days, this is the generalized takeaway, and some of the patterns here start to show up in terms of a notable warm-up, particularly with numbers getting close to the mid and upper 70s in the South Bay, and we'll see also mid-70s showing up in the North Bay as well, and this is the peak. These numbers are about 10 to 15 degrees above average for this time of year. So San Jose is the warmest and stands out the most, so let's just start the 7-day forecast there. Some of the forecast models want to bring that number on Thursday all the way up to 79. That would be the peak. That would actually be the peak day, should we get there. It's 1 degree shy, obviously, of 80. I don't have anybody getting warmer than that, but if we look at the inland microclimates, we'll see those temperatures showing up in about the low 70s as well. And those numbers apply for like inland East Bay, North Bay. Those are your numbers. City and the rest of the bay, we'll see temperatures that may, I think San Francisco actually could probably get to 70 on Thursday when we do this. Either Wednesday or Thursday. It's not a big drop, but we do get cooler as we head towards this next weekend. We're looking ahead towards next Saturday there, and by the time we get there, there's a weak system, Andrea, that looks like it wants to threaten a few light showers, but it really doesn't look like much. But that would be our next chance for rain. That's March 1st, by the way.
March 1st. We're already in March.
I know.
Wow. Well, that means